the core of what we do is we're into upcycling wood which we collect from the streets of the local area around Bristol, and then we will repurpose that wood, denail it, clean it up, and either sell it through the shop or sell it through material which we build into furniture through the workshop or whatever. But what's a little bit different for us is that we're a workers' cooperative, we're a social enterprise, and we're made up of a core of people who are regular members of staff, but also a large cadre of volunteers that sit around that, and we try and pull people again from the local community for whatever reason that they might want to come and spend their time here helping us recycle wood. So a solar kiln is essentially a large greenhouse. We can put the damp timber in there and we harvest the rays of the sun. You know, that creates warmth in there, and with the help of some solar panels we will drive air across the wood so that we largely take the moisture out of it before we work with it. Funding all of that was very difficult for a not-for-profit, for something like this, and that's when we found the guys at City Leap terrifically helpful, because that took something which was you know, going to be quite a head scratcher for us about could we afford it, could we get on with it, to really a very, very simple decision. The grants that were available from City Leap were completely transformational in our decision-making process, because it became such a no-brainer for us. The very obvious savings that we get is we had a drying room, and that was taking between 1 and 1.5 kilowatt hours, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365, to try and stabilise the wood. You know, and with their electricity costs being what they are, the direct cost to us was very, very clear, and it's about £2,500–3,000 per year. But way bigger than that, you know, by an order of magnitude, is what we can now do to generate far more output. You know, because we can now do in 20 minutes what we were taking all day to do with a person standing with a hand sander. But also what it does to help people not stand there for 7 hours with a hand sander, which isn't the most exciting way to spend your day, particularly if you come here you know, to make your day better. I went through the application myself, so you know, I went through that process from the start. I must admit I went into it a little daunted, really. I thought, well, I'll give it a go. We don't know quite what's involved in all of this. One rather assumes that it's going to be slightly onerous and slightly bureaucratic. But actually, my hand was held throughout the process by the people on the other end, and it was a very, very straightforward activity, actually, which is nice to see. So. Pain-free, I think, was the best, and actually it is the sort of thing that would have stopped us doing it. You know, we may well have not done the project at all if it became onerous to do it, and that was anything but the case.